Within 24 hours of my wreck, I had 5 people at my door. None of them were Mike and Jesse. I had 5 children with me at the time. We're heading back from a shopping spree for my daughter's prom. On our way back, we had a gentleman go through the median while we were on the highway, and we T-boned him at 72 miles an hour. I was able to redirect the car enough to where my children had no injuries, and an attempt to, if anybody did have anything happen, it would be me. In which case, that is exactly what happened. My children walked away, and that's how it should have been. When I went to Mike and Jesse's office, I told them this part of the accident, that my goal was for things to come at me and not my children. But they still immediately asked me how my children were, even though I just told them they didn't get hurt. Obviously, I had the other driver's insurance already calling me within about 10 to 12 hours of the wreck, asking me a lot of questions I had no idea how to answer, and I was very lost. And when I went to the office to talk with them, I was able to explain what happened, and I felt like I wasn't being judged, that I did something wrong, and that I did make the correct actions to have the best outcome as possible. When I walked in the door, the ladies at the front, they greet you just like you're part of a family and you'd never met them. As when we started discussing everything, they asked exactly what happened, and they immediately brought out, Jesse and Mike moments after I had met the front team, and they welcomed me in. I didn't feel like I was in there as a dollar amount. So, I had this severe wreck. I felt there that they were wanting to help me get what I needed to get to a better place from after a severe accident. So just the welcoming that the entire team had just the moment that I walked in the door, I don't think I could have found that anywhere else. Overall, a very 3-hour stint in the hospital ER racked up about $22,000 for medical bills. As a single mom at the time, I didn't know what to do. I had no vehicle now. I had one income. The support of making sure that I could still eat at the house, I could still feed my kids. They assisted me while I was out of work from the injuries. If I didn't have the guidance of what to do, I don't know what I would have done. Monday afternoon after the wreck, I had gotten a call from the other insurance company offering me $10,000. I had no idea what my medical bills even were at that point, and $10,000 didn't even pay half of my car note off. I was going to sink in every way if this is what I did. And final verdict awarded roughly about $400,000, which was 4 times is the amount of policy. The reason why the jury came up with this number and agreed with it is to cover my payments for my medical care for the entirety. I can't give enough good words about Mann Takesley.